All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got our next match coming up here.
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Yeah?
And welcome back, everybody, to the 2024 Embassy Open here in San Gabriel, California, at the Embassy Billiards Club. We've got a fun little match here with Angus, Liew taking on Tito. They've just gotten started, and I have the great pleasure of having Sargon Isaac join me in the booth. Sargon, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a long day, but we're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. This is probably the let me do the maths. Maybe the 90th match of today.
I believe so. I think you are correct.
Is there any higher break? Yes. 85 so far. Missed a long red across the cushion, but
How have you been faring today?
yeah, no, I mean, it's been a very challenging day for me because I don't get a chance to play as much, unfortunately, as much as I'd like. I say as much as I'd like, probably a handful of times over the last year, including the event that I saw you at. But it's been a good day. I can't complain. I had a chance for a big break earlier, so I've been making a lot of 20s, 30s, 60 breaks. So I'm as happy as I can be for the limited amount of time that I've played, and the results have been in my favor so far. So hopefully I can get a few more wins under my belt, and but yeah, the quality of this tournament is just fantastic. Like there's as you've seen yourself, right, there's a lot of strong players from your neck of the woods, there's a lot of strong players from this local club, there's a lot of players from East Coast and different parts of California like myself, so there's players from all over the place, and it's just such a strong field. You know, I think the last time I saw you was the Q stop, and then the Nationals before that, and the standard of this tournament is just to give people reference, and I'm sure you've gone over it, right? We've got 60-ish players, and top 2 out of the group go through, and in each group is approximately 8 players. So the standard is just so high, not just from the quality of the players, but the consistency that you have to be at to really get through and make sure you don't lose any games at all, especially best of 3. So I feel like tomorrow, I'd love to get your thoughts, but I feel like tomorrow there's going to be a few surprises where you know, you've got these really players that could ultimately be favourites, and unfortunately just not get enough matches or games to, you know, finish in the top 2, maybe 3rd or 4th or something. So I'll be interested to see how it ends up tomorrow night.
Yeah, definitely with the short frame format, there's potential for a lot of upsets. You know.
Yep. So I know both these guys briefly, and you know, like one thing I've noticed about they've got very different styles, but Angus's cue action is just, you know, it's lovely to watch, right? Like this long, drawn, methodical. I don't know if he's a local player though. Actually, I don't know if he's from here.
He originally was up in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area, but now he's had to move south, as I hear.
Got it.
So he's a member of the Sunshine State, just like you.
Ah, okay. How's your day going?
It's going all right, yeah. Lots of words, yeah.
Did you tell the viewers about my legendary impression of you yet? Oh no.
No, we have not had that. I'll give you the honor of making me blush bigger than all those reds on the table.
I'll save that for another day. See, well, we can have somebody like, is that Mike, Seattle Mike? Or is that different Mike?
I think that might be a different Mike.
Oh, okay. We'll have to have somebody that knows you well give me a scoring out of 10 or something like that. So.
True, I guess I've arrived if snooker players are impersonating me.
Exactly, it's a good thing. But we appreciate you coming out here too. I mean, I remember like, I remember back in the day, like, you used to talk about all these national events, go to them and like have family members or people that would like to watch, and unfortunately, like, they couldn't tune in, right? I think, in fact, one event, I won't say where specifically to not put them on the spot, but there was actually a login provided for their CCTV. So like people would have to download an app, and then you know, like, it was like a security camera basically, just to watch like some like families and friends play when they're on the stream. So the times have changed significantly, and I'm glad that you guys are able to stream it. So.
Yeah, we don't want that uncle to go onto the roof, hold the tin foil out, and see if he can get a connection.
But yeah, thank you guys for streaming it. So. So Angus just won at the pack there by the looks of it, did he?
And Sargon, you are a two-time U.S. national champ? Three-time.
Yeah.
Apologies. So
no, you're good. No worries. Doesn't feel like it, to be honest with you. It's very surreal, but yeah, 3 times.
Well, we don't want to put you on the spot, but if anyone out there on the stream has any questions, some insight from a top-notch player here with Sargon Isaac, 3-time U.S. national champion. Fire away.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to answer any questions, rule questions, or just generally about American snooker, or just anything at all, really. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shout out.
What's your favorite cookie?
Plain and boring.
I've never heard of plain and boring.
It's so funny. Oh, I got a good one. Was it white macadamia nut one? Oh, that's not. So what's he on right here now? I think it's is it 16? Is it? Oh no, 12. 12, right? He's a red blue so far. I would just screw it back for the blue. I mean, this table, I don't know if people know, but this table, these tournament tables are very tight. I mean, he's making it, he's hitting everything very hard, but yeah, they're not easy pockets. Let's just put it that way. And it's very fast cloth too. I mean, wow, he got down for that red. That's a great shot. I don't think the pink goes, does it? No. I think he's got to keep playing back up to the blue. I would try and eliminate that red on the right if he can, so at some point, just so he can play the pink into that pocket when needed. Yeah, so he might be on it. Well, yeah, there's no need to come down. He's gonna. I always like to try and leave a red north of the blue spot, just in case you end up on the wrong side of the blue, just for this example, right? Like, so now he has to use that, so to get back down. What's the break right now?
Looking at a 30 break as I have counting.
Oh, why did I think it was 12? Okay, never mind.
It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day.
Came down from the Bay Area, you know. There's a lot of driving leg.
Exhausted. I don't know why he hit that so hard. But it was a great shot still. So I mean, I'll try and play the red on the pink spot. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah, that's a good shot. I actually might open these reds up. That's a good shot. Another nice shot. So now it's getting a little bit tricky, right? But I mean, he's probably got enough points to win the game now. But I mean, I would go for the red of the right, furthest right. Oh, he's going for the red by the. Okay.
What are you feeling in this situation? Your opponent is just firing on all cylinders. You're
Yeah,
just
he's
stuck
not
in your
missing
chair.
the ball, is he? Yeah, you can't. I mean, you just have to take your chances, unfortunately, and just hope he misses. But I mean, he had some chances early on. Naiel didn't he? So, but the Reds are in a terrible spot too. So I mean, even if there's enough points on the table, I mean, the Black's pretty much out of the picture, right? He's going to be perfect on this red, look. Wow, what a shot that is. It's still going. Wow. Well, this is where it comes in handy being a lefty. Oh, he needs a rest still. Can he not see the other red? Why can you not go for the red on the left? Oh, he's looking at it now, see? Yeah, he can see the rest. I'm sure he can see the red, right? Oh, no, he can't.
Definitely looks like it from our angle here, but maybe just not comfortable with it.
Hmm. It's a good shot. Oh, that'd have been in on the other tables. So, 57 up.
With
He's
59
playing so
on.
fast, isn't he? Very fast. So he's got a. Yeah, I think he's underhit that. He might go for black here. Yeah, he's gonna go for black. Might as well. It's such a tough shot on this table too. Oh, he might get in front of it here. Is he gonna go in front of it? Well, he's got the other reds anyway.
Yeah, well, we're already in the snooker's required stage. It's early in this first frame.
He's going for doubles. Look at this. I mean, he's significantly up, so it makes sense. But Empire Billiards in Redmond. We love him here at Oxyed. Best of luck. Okay, got it. Thanks, then.
So that might be Mike Dominguez there.
Oh, that's
after
Mike.
the Ox
Okay.
Billiards,
Okay.
not the other Mike D.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it might be Mike D from the Beastie Boys. Who knows?
It might be, yeah. He's coming up for the back of the blue. Wow, it's so fast. Love it. Yeah, he's just. It's in. Oh. So I know Naiel from previous tournaments too. He's a good player too. He's just it's different. Like I said, different style. They have different styles of playing, and he really hasn't had a shot this frame so far. Oh, that might be. No, okay. Give you an idea how fast it is, that red probably, well, it hit the black now, but it probably would have gone up.
Yeah, do you think Naiel's just want to get his arm going, take a few shots?
Yeah, for sure. He just, like it's, like I said, it's best of threes. He's come into this match, he definitely wants to hit some balls right now, and I don't blame him. I mean, the frame is over, right, pretty much, but I've seen plenty of people in the past, even professional level. just go in and hit some balls, right? I mean, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have played safe there. Probably. So what is he on? 58. So 43 on the table, right? So.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. What the heck was that? Do we get a replay of that shot afterwards or no?
I think we'll take a look at that, just see what Angus does with this colored ball.
I mean, he's gonna pick the brown probably and just screw forward. Yeah, screw forward. I mean, follow forward.
That's that one, but while Naiel comes back to the table, let's just take a look at that last red. Just got into it a little too late. Just saw the tail end.
Wow.
Oh, you want a front row seat to all the great action. Love to have a instant replay producer here. Sit down and just log all those beautiful shots. I'm sure what the confusion is. I think Naiel's thinking that he can put him back. Unfortunately, when it's snookers required, you can't put your opponent back. You've got to earn those snookers to get back into the frame.
Okay, we're resolved.
Luckily, Code Tournament Director was playing on the adjacent table. Stephen Wong, owner and operator here at Embassy Billiards.
Now that's a great shot. Wow, what a shot that is. Now I'm probably wishing he could push this back if it was a foul. I'll make a miss, but unfortunately it'll just be one attempt. That's going to be a free ball though, unless it is the draw. Free ball, yeah. He just dropped his cue. Is he okay? Yeah, there we go. So I don't know about brown here, honestly. I mean, he could take brown and come back down the table. He could roll in black and play black again. Yeah, that's one. I would hit the pink. Man, you got to get the 7 points here, I guess, actually, huh? Yeah, and then get to an angle where you can put the red. That's a good shot. Oh, it's going to keep going. I was thinking, play a good angle where you can then put the red on the bottom of the table and then leave the cue ball behind the green. That's a foul. What do we miss?
Yeah, with 8 tables going on, there's a lot of action throughout the room.
Yeah.
So you can hear sporadic cheers and applause.
Actually, the balls themselves are in a very good position for snookers. The pink and black together, the blue and the yellow and the green together. See, He could have played a two-way shot there, played the double and then the snooker. So what is it? 40, 46, right? That's,
Looks like
3 snookers, is it? 6? Yeah. So yeah, he needs 3 snookers, assuming 4-point fouls. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing, unfortunately, minimum number of snookers required. No, yeah, it's typically a rule, but it's not a rule in this tournament. I mean, yeah. But you are correct, typically.
Yeah, I think we've added that rule in North America just to kind of instruct or inform the newer players, because some players come in,
some players
play
don't
the
know,
game,
yeah.
and they think the game is over when all the balls are put down. When there is an etiquette to the game, when it's so far out of reach, you might as well just pack your bags and live for another day.
Mm-hmm. It's actually not more than 3 snookers. It's 48, right? So if you the red black, it makes 8. Remaining colors make 27. That's 35. That puts Naiel on 35. What's that? 48. So there's 11 in it at that point. So it's less than 3. So it's still a lot of snookers, but I mean, the balls are not in the bad spot, to be honest with you, for making snookers. I hear you, Raman. It's just not for more than 3 snookers right now anyway, but you're correct. I agree with you. And the balls are in ridiculously good positions now. I mean, look at the brown and the pink. If he can, just roll behind him. There you go. There's one. Well, the thing is it's so close to the cushion, right? I mean, either way he can thin hit it, but either way it's so close to the cushion.
Yeah, nice little landing area as well with the yellow, blue, and green up there.
It's a bit of a tricky situation here too. I would roll it behind the black, the red ball, by the brown.
And hopefully a little kiss on the left side of the brown with the red.
But the thing is, it's an easy escape, but then he's going to soft roll it. He's going to roll it really slow, and then that's when you have an opportunity to push it away again safe. So that's the way I would be thinking now, setting up in terms of not just a safety, but an opportunity to play a big snooker next. So
I think at the pace there, this could be frame.
yeah, that's fine. He shouldn't do that, actually. Can't do that.
Not concede while a player's on the break.
Yeah, can't do that.
Poor etiquette. But Naiel concedes, so Angus Liew takes that first frame in this best-of-3 match, and we'll just step aside and be right back with frame 2 action. And we're back here with frame 2 with Angus Liew breaking off against Naiel Tito. It's David Byrne in the booth, and I'm joined by Sargon Isaac. A great player in his own regard. We're glad that he's in the booth. 3-time U.S. national champion, looking to be a Embassy Open champion of 2024.
That would be nice. Yeah, the standard here in this tournament is just fantastic.
Hopefully someday we'll get you north of the border and you can
I
play in
will
a
one day
tournament.
for sure. One day. I need to be playing more than 10 practice sessions a year and count me in. That's a good shot. These are very tight pockets, by the way. So,
They are. We did bounce over to table 5. That was our other TV table, where actually you made your high run of 65, we hear.
The 60, 61, and I twitched. I missed the black. The 5 reds were completely open. I just ran out of position a little bit on the black. And then, what's funny is it's funny how the game of snooker works. Like, once you do all the hard work, that's when you lose position a little bit. And I did all the hard work, played a blue to the opposite corner, screwed the length of the table back, and then unfortunately just missed the black off the spot with 5 reds and almost in the lineup too. But there was a great break earlier, 85, I think.
Yep, by Adam Najits.
Yeah, I told Stevens funny too, because when he made the break, I was like, "There's no way this is gonna stay. Like, you know, the standard's too high. Like, I'll be very surprised it's not an 80 plus." And literally the following game, there was like an 80 plus break. So, but yeah, I think I'll be surprised if somebody doesn't keep cracking that 80 break or even get a century. To be honest with you.
Definitely think when we get into the knockout phase, a bit longer matches, some players early on might let their hair down a little bit.
Yeah. I've normally seen high breaks more in the group games, to be honest, because there's less pressure, right? But yeah, you never know too. Like, it could be in the group knockouts too. So.
However, it is interesting talking to some of the players. Like, they feel like, you know, you get a little bit behind, and then you start to get nervous. You kind of cleanse up a little bit. If you're a strong player and you lose that first frame, you lose another one, you've got a bad mark against you because you'll lose the match.
Yeah. Yep. What big events do you have coming up in Canada?
We're just kind of starting up the season, so getting geared up to have some BC Open qualifiers, as the BC Open will run in March. That's our big tournament up there. So yeah, just getting everything kind of warmed up after the summer break.
Yeah, we appreciate all the streaming and the tournaments that's going on, and it's nice, honestly, like when you know, sat at home with the little ones. So my little one is really getting into watching, you know, not just you guys stream, but just generally pool and snooker streams. But it's nice, like, events post-COVID have really picked up.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of momentum actually in the game going forward, and then we did get hit by the COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
And it really stopped everybody in their sales, so we've rebounded nicely and come back with a good resurgence.
He has this very methodical, long kind of back and forth, and his demeanor is like, you know, just very relaxed, you know, and
Yeah, nothing seems to phase Angus, that's for sure.
who's your favorite to win it? Like, if you had to take a guess, can you even speculate as a commentator?
That's tough. Like,
I just gave Angus the commentator curse, I feel like, didn't I?
you certainly did.
That really is a thing. He just missed it.
Welcome to the club.
He's making reds and balls off the lampshade, and then the easy green off the spot. I jinxed him on, so anyhow. But yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
It's tough to say who you know, before the pandemic in 2019, Renat Denko won this one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to be a strong favorite.
I was watching that, I was going to ask you, in terms of the field, would you say this is one of the toughest tournaments, like North America, you've done?
That I have done, I'd say so, yes. There's a lot of strong players here, a lot of national champions.
I don't think I've seen this meant, like, even especially, I think I have to agree with you. You know, I don't. A lot of strong players here. A lot of strong players.
Well, I didn't think we disagreed too much, although I might be a bit of the oatmeal raisin as opposed to your white macadamian.
Oatmeal raisin's a fantastic choice too, to be fair.
A little round of applause from some Canadians in the crowd as Charlie Brown has won his match. So we knew how some people turning in. They were turning into Snooker Radio as we didn't have his match stream. We just had to get some audio to it.
I should be up soon, actually. I might have to go check after this match or soon. Oh, yeah. And is that Mike then in Ox Billiards? Is that his page, Mike's page?
That is Mike. Yeah.
Mike, one day, I promise. When life is not as crazy as it is right now, and the toughest decision to make is what kind of cookie you like. When it's something other than that. Mike, I was talking about you, actually, because I make a great impression of the person on my right, and I want you to judge it one day. I don't think I could do it quietly, so I'm not going to.
It might be a visual thing, not an audio thing.
We'll do it like another time, but I think Mike will be impressed. I mean, you were impressed. You thought it was a fairly good accurate representation. Christian thought it was pretty good representation of you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm drifting off topic. But
our good friend Ramin is actually hosting a pretty big tournament in Calgary running December 27th to the 30th. Just heard that $7,000 has been added to the tournament.
Wow.
So there can be
Is Ramin, is the tournament director or the club owner, or?
I believe the tournament director is doing a lot of things. We had Albert Kenny in the booth who's saying wonderful things about Ramin, what he's doing in Calgary. So
I'd love to see more details on that. I know it might be. I'm sure people are, reaching out and saying it might be challenging with family and stuff around that time to do something like that. But unless you're local, or like you have other plans. But I'd love to just see the details of that. Maybe I can try and make it work. But
I think Ramin has a lot of details on his Facebook page.
Okay.
He'll just jot down his name, and hopefully you can take a look at all the details.
I would encourage Ramin and especially to Mike as well. Like, I think I was talking to Ramel about this too, because he has his tournament in Arizona, right? Like the Q Tour and stuff like that. But the thing is here, I'm sure like most of the guys here don't really know what other tournaments are happening. And if there was a way to kind of, share up tournaments that you guys, that's happening everywhere, it'd be great, honestly. I don't know if there is a page. I mean, I know people share at different places, but like, for example, like if I wasn't following ARCs or like, I wouldn't know about some of these tournaments, right? Like, or like, here's stuff like that too. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Sorry guys, I'm extremely tired. It's been a long, long day. We've been waiting for our matches since 9 this morning. We're playing I've got one more match shortly, and see, the thing is as well, I'm from Naiel's spot right here, right? He's down 22. And that rally went to is like sometimes when you're down to somebody that's potting everything, you got to go attacking. And I don't blame him, honestly.
Well, there's the link right there to that tournament, Sargon, so feel free to take a look.
Sure.
Get all those details.
Okay, I'll check it out for sure. You guys should talk to Corey too, as well. But Mike, that's for you, and Raman as well. He's actually here, and he's always interested in playing tournaments like this. So if you guys send details to him, and he's a great, obviously, if he shares it with the pool world too, you can, ask him to do that or whatever. But there's a lot of pool players I know that are interested in snooker tournaments. It's just sometimes I'm not saying me specifically, like that doesn't know about it, but something to think about.
I think there's just a few communities, obviously, on Facebook if people tune into.
Yeah.
And if they subscribe to those communities, they'll get the updates or it will jump out on their page. So
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm going to go back and follow. But yeah, thank you for sharing the link. I appreciate that. And hopefully, you know, if it adds, you know, 1 or 2 people from just even this chat too, and it looks like, you know, you never know that it's just starts spreading, right? So yeah, see, like, now I was in a bit of a situation here. I'll actually try and play behind the brown, but I wouldn't go straight behind the brown. I'll try and screw it off the cushion a little bit, just so you don't go in pocket. See what he does here. Yeah, he underhit it. It was the right idea, though. I mean, I would just soft fault this. Can you see the red? He's going for it, isn't he? Is he going for it? He is going for it.
well, Sargon looks like he might be having to leave us to take on his last match. Is that correct, Sargon?
Yes, I'm up. I thought I was be up soon, and I am. So, but thank you for allowing me to jump in the booth. I'm sure I'll try and help you out as well tomorrow and following days if possible. But yeah, no, and thank you guys for the chat and the tournament suggestions. Looking forward to connecting with all of you soon. But thank you again for this wonderful stream, and these guys will be streaming for the next few days. But yeah, appreciate all the hard work and send out a thank you for them too, because honestly, the quality and just the fact that they're able to capture it's a long day for them as well. So, but has Big Man in the stream? He's not. He's actually to my right, I think, playing somewhere. Let me see where he's at. Yeah, he's playing 2 tables, and he's 2-3 tables down. I'll get him on the stream. How about that? Andy's a good player to get on the stream. So
Well, lots of promises here from Sargon.
I know
Isaac.
a lot of promises. Only 2. So
Let's see. So, well,
all right. Thank you guys. Take care.
good luck in your match. Thanks for jumping in. Much appreciated. And hopefully you can get that white macadamian cookie. Angus with quite a commanding lead here in this second frame. It's kind of tough when you've got a player that's just playing so well and so quickly. You kind of feel like you're grabbing at the hill to just grab onto something to hold on. Just want to slow him down somehow. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Nice little cannon there on that blue. Stop it enough that he's got the red into the top right corner. Doesn't look like it does go, so he's selecting for the other red near the top left corner. Now, 48 points in it. And there's 51 points on the table, so not in the snooker's required stage just yet. Naiel, if he's going for this pot, this white is going to shoot up to the bulk end. Oh, was very fortunate to cannon to the blue. Kept it down at the business end of the table. So a little twist in this frame to help him out. the black ball there. Fortunate on the safety. Is there a little gap there? Does red go by the brown into the green pocket? Angus seemed to think so. Angus is definitely looking really strong. He could be the dark horse. It could be a big upsetter. And the more and more this frame goes on, the more and more messy the balls are going to be. Some of the colors balls will be going into great positions for snookers. That's popped out for an opportunity. Trying to play safe was Naiel there. Wow, great long red there by Angus. It's definitely looking like it's gonna seal the deal here. Impressive victory. The man that used to play a lot out of Empire Billiards up in Redmond, Washington. CCU's fantastic club up there. Naiel just taking a look at the scoreboard. Yeah, always chance of a free ball with that last red there. That would help him with 42 points in it and 35 on the table. Just avoided the double kiss. That would have been disastrous for Naiel, but avoided it and put a good safe shot together. And Naiel might just be able to scooch on behind the blue ball here. It's a delicate shot. Very fortunate that he canned it to the black. That's for sure. That was his intention for sure. That red had some pace to come back up table. Nice hit there by Angus. You gotta pull out something special if you're gonna take down Angus. It's really come out firing on all cylinders. Frustrating when you need snookers and your opponent puts you in one. There might be a little path by the pink. My mistake. Oh no, he did have to hit cushion first. Angus giving a big knock on the tables. That's a fantastic shot there by Naiel. This might bounce out just a little bit. This pot is definitely on. It's got some distance to negotiate. Shot there by Naiel. That's one snooker that he needs. Sometimes when you need a couple of snookers, you need maybe 4 or 5. Got another one, but should be an easy escape there for Angus. Just come cushion first. Oh, he did have a little thin snick. Almost enough that he could have pocketed it. Almost went in off the pink. Lots is happening around here. Late night drama on Friday night here. It's day 1 of the Embassy Open 2024. We've had high breaks. We've had black ball respots, edgy frames, great tactical play. And we're going to see a whole lot more. That's a great snooker there by Angus. As it's going to be moving day tomorrow, the round robin will come to a close. And that will form the 16-player knockout phase that will commence on Sunday, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
I got Andy.
Oh, nice effort there. Looks like it's going to be a free ball. He's not going to throw in the towel just yet. It's definitely looking like curtains for Naiel here. Ooh. Surprising miss, but came back and kissed into the white, and he put him behind that pink. I don't know, a thin little path. Unfortunate flick off that blue. Push it out to a more favorable potting position there for Angus. Tough tough shot here for Naiel. He's got a cue. Be mindful of the brown and yellow. I gotta admit that this has got to be frame and match right here. Yeah, I've got a good angle on that black. It should be handshakes. Playing for the pink just to stay onto the yellow. Oh, what a miss there. But he fluked it in, actually. So yeah, a little unscrewing of the cue there. So the nod, the handshake. Angus Liew has won this match by a scoreline of 2-0 over Naiel Tito. We're going to step aside for a few moments and find out what our next streaming match is, and we'll see if I can get a special guest to come and join us. But stay tuned, everybody. It's day 1 of the 2024 Embassy Open. It's David Burney in the booth. Hopefully we'll see you shortly. Take care, everyone. Hello and welcome back everybody to the 2024 Embassy Open here in the San Gabriel, California. Got a real great matchup here. Sham Changi going against Namk. Two really great players here. Definitely know their way around the table. It's David Burney in the booth. Happy that you've been enjoying us. Hope you've enjoyed all of day one. It's been a long day. We're getting close to the light at the end of the tunnel, but with such a big tournament with 6 players, or 61 players, 6 players, it would be a bit easy to run, but 61, a lot of matches that need to happen. And they've got groups of pretty much 8 players, 8 groups. Sham has the distinct honor of being the first American player to record a 147 on American turf. So it's up there on YouTube, so feel free to take a look at it. It's definitely a fun sight to see. He's in a big battle here as he lost his match actually to Adam Najit. So he doesn't want to lose this one to Karam. Karam definitely taking out those long shots. Just unfortunate that he's not on any desirable color. I'm just gonna have to. He might be looking to take this blue into the green pocket. Venturous. Looks like he was playing definitely with an element of safe. He's left a long red for Sham. Well, kiss, but he's fortunate. I think that is there a path for any of those 3 reds? They're kind of in a line together. Do any of them find a way into that top right corner? Plant is definitely fraught with a lot of danger. A lot of distance between cue ball and the first red, and then red to the second, and then to the pocket. Obviously looking for the one-trick pony, just to get 1 red, but you know, on, so he's just going to go up and play safe. A great picture right there. As you can see, Sham did not move pretty much until all the balls had stopped moving on the table. Good asset to have in this game. The only movement you want is that back arm swinging on a pendulum. Kind of played that. The element of safety in there, but looks like this red below the blue. He's got a path for it. Or the one above, which he took on. is not a bad looking table right now here. Good chance to put a hefty score up for Sham. Ooh, very uncharacteristic there. Karm's really got to punish his opponent here. Always make those unforced errors. It's not his favorite shot, that's for sure. A little bit wrong. It's definitely late in the day. Getting close to the 11 o'clock hour here. We started at 9 a.m. today, so we're working on the 14th hour. Let's see if he's on a red. Nothing easy. So the recovery shot didn't happen out the way he'd like it. I think Karm actually should be waving the Canadian flag. I think he was representing Canada at the Q Tour stop in San Jose back in February. And I think he lives down in the Bay Area, but has a big history up in the Great White North. Going back to our previous match when I had Sargon Isaac in there, and we were just, both of us were talking about just the standard of players in this tournament is just really high. You might be wondering, well, why doesn't this happen at the U.S. national level? Fortunately, some of these players just might not be American citizens. So that's the tough part, obviously, with the national championships of countries, they akin to the Olympic rules, where you have to be actual citizen of that country when you're playing in the national championship. Done all right for him. Maybe there's a path through yellow and brown for the angle for this red. Definitely gave it a go. Nice safety shot there by Karm, acknowledged by a tap on the table from his opponent. Very nicely done there. Karm is in a little bit of trouble here. Lots of reds down at the business end of the table. The unfortunate part is if he is hit the red, he doesn't want to leave an easy starter. He definitely is aware of Sharam's prowess at the table is quite strong, and he's able to put a high break pretty quickly. And you can see it all throughout the room. Perspiration is running high on all these players. It's been a long day. Fortunate enough, it's a cool environment here. It's definitely hot outside in Southern California, but in an embassy, it's a rather nice temperature. These players have been playing and waiting. It's been a long day. Just got to keep that focus. Trust your technique when you get into the late hours. Very nicely done. That goes, there's that great sportsmanship of the game of snooker, tapping on the table from Karim's opponent. Sham didn't punish him. He tried, but it was a tough pot, that's for sure. Blind cuts going along that top cushion, definitely tricky. Oh, that was Karim gifted him a chance. Red balls are quite spaced out. Very nicely done to be on the black. Found the gap, got the angle. Oh. Tremendous red, just couldn't pull the trigger on the black. Karim's got to seize this opportunity. Look at how spacious these reds are. You know, pink is in the open, blue's in the open, black's over the top right corner. Just didn't run enough. Wanted to run up a little bit more. Does have the pink in the right middle. Did want to be on that black though. It's gonna have to come up and down table after this pink goes into the middle bag. Nice gap to take that black into the top right corner. I do think as well that pink probably went past the red and the black, but you want to be on that black. All these great players know that's an important ball. 7 points. You can really build up a great lead or get back in the frame. Karim has done right now in this first frame. Tied at 25. Off and running, just rattled in the jaws and didn't find a home at the bottom of the pocket. So he's gifted an opportunity to his opponent here. Obviously, two reds out in the open. Oh, another definitely red or black thought about it. This table 3 a lot tighter in the pockets than the other table number 5 that we jumped over for some TV footage.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. In my head, I'm reading 26, but.
Tried his best to develop those reds. Just missed. Nicely done. Has a nice angle on the screen to come down table. Well, I'll give him an A for effort. Fortunately, the plus would have been a successful burst out of those reds. Ooh, 3 kisses. Not so good as he's left a red open to the left bag. Yeah, can't leave. Sham. Even medium difficult shots he has no problem with. A bit too much. Unsuccessful safety. Sham going for the jugular there. It was a thin cut. He tried. But it was kind of a good two-way shot there. Looks like he's left Karam in the snooker. Good hit. Fortunately, we'll see if Sham just kind of rolls up to the green. Oh, he's playing aggressive. Great red there. And this yellow to put us into the Snooker's required stage right now. 27 and 20 on the 7 on the table. like to get this frame done and dusted, so unfortunately it's going to go on a little bit longer. Unless. Sham, nice chance there. Good retort there by Sham. Might be a little pathway through. Yeah, Karm just needs the one snooker. To force a tie. Lovely behind the pink. Might just be a little coat of green paint that he can flick off of. He did in this table. Maybe just slowed up a little bit over the day. See if Karm tries to take the screen into the middle pocket. Obviously, the more balls on the table, it's a little bit better if you're trying to lay a snooker. More chance of your opponent canning into an unwanted ball. But if he's able to get a 5-point or more foul on his opponent, then he could actually, in fact, win the frame. Unfortunately, can't into that pink there. Blue's in a kind of alright position. Black is very difficult. Pink, so-so for the snookers. So there are areas. Nothing's really out in the middle of the table. That's got to run if Karm wants a chance to take this opening frame. Can't get that frame-winning ball. It's eluding him. Yeah, this Karm should maybe just take a look at the scoreboard. Yeah. Still trying to play the snooker. That's a little costly there, and that's going to be a concession there by Karm. Namk fouls on that brown ball. So Sham Changi takes that first frame by a score line of 59-29, and we'll just step aside as the players get the table ready for frame 2, And come on back and see us shortly here at the 2024 Embassy Open Championship. Well, actually, these guys are getting on with it pretty quick. You don't have time to get that cool drink. These guys want to get on with it. I think this is both going to be their final match for both of these players today, so it's been a long day. So no need to dilly-dally or anything like that. Well, he's left a long red out in the open, left of the pink. Or left of the blue, I should say. Able to convert there. Sham is playing a little bit with house money, having that one frame advantage. Know that he just needs one more to claim victory in this match. But that last frame to win is always the toughest. Karam's got to dust off his boots. Know that that was just one frame. And if he's able to take this and force it into decider, it's anybody's match. Good angle on this brown, it looks like. Just maybe a slight right side of the brown. Just push him down table naturally. Blue's definitely on for him after this red. Well struck. Gotta be mindful of queuing over that red. And he did bump into it. So he awards his opponent a foul. Great sportsmanship there. It was tough going over. Now Karam obviously not going to make that same mistake. Going over that same red. Just didn't want to go in. Cannon into a few balls, stopped all the pace. So just again, has he done it? Oh my. Sham so far has a shot of the tournament. He had that one in one of his previous matches. Just thinly cut the black. A lot of people definitely think it was a fluke. I think it probably was, but he was up 1-0 and it was the final black, so. See if Kyram can respond here. It's definitely awkward bridging. Queuing over some reds. Reds underneath. It's kind of the agility of a ballerina. Always a lot trickier when it gets later into the evening. I'm just going to take it one step at a time. Don't want to get ahead of himself. Obviously playing a few shots ahead, but when he's down on his desired shot, that's where he's got to put all his focus. Can't think ahead too much. We've seen that too many players, and it's forced them to miss a shot. Doesn't like it. I think that red that he's close to is interfering with the angle, and that red that's open to the top left corner. Just when he was feeling like he was pulling ahead. It's a cruel game, the game of snooker. And maybe he can get by. He's just trying to will it, I think, with all his might. Doesn't like it, shaking the head. Let off a little bit there with that unfortunate run into the red, Karam. That might be a costly miss there by Karam. It's left an easy starter here for Sham. Yeah, those two reds that are below the pink to the left. Let's see. So they both will go into the top right corner. Nice angle on the pink to get onto the red that's just above the black. Coming down a little bit more. How did he miss that? I felt he was clear in the driver's seat to really put something great up on the board there. Sure, there was those 2 reds that the cue ball is closest to right now, but there's always the potential that you could develop them a bit more, but not the case there for Sham. It wasn't too costly. I think on table 5 that might have found the bottom of the pocket. This table 3 has some tight pockets. Or in Hollywood, call up Doc Brown, get that DeLorean out. Carmen would love to have gone back in time on that one. He missed it in a fashion that was just sitting nicely. Only one saving grace is he'd have to use the rest, but these snooker players are definitely well versed in all the implements that they need to use. Did the pink just help him out? Might have, because he definitely missed that pink by a country mile. But I think there's a path here for Carm. A bit more closer of a second frame. Yeah, looked like it was straight on, no angle really to develop this red, so he's a good safety here. He's like a snooker behind the black. I wasn't able to find it. Looking at the heavens. I was hoping for a better result. Namk up by 2 points, 35 on the table. Just needed to pull up just a little bit more, but rolled on. Left an opening. Here we go. One red left, 2 points in it, 35 on the table. Lots of twists and turns can still happen in this second frame. Sham hoping to be victorious in it to take the match. Karim wanting to push us into a decider. Friendly reminder, we will be starting again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So set your alarm clocks for that. It's going to be moving day here at the 2024 Embassy Open. We had 61 great competitors, but the end of tomorrow will only be down to the final 16, setting up the great knockout phase of this tournament to commence on Sunday. Wow, very nice cut. Played it with an element of safety for sure there. Looks like the redwoods are going to come out here for Sham. He's going to take the yellow into its own pocket and come back to be on the yellow. As this is still his colored ball, and then we'll be on the colors after this goes in. And he got behind the brown, back on the other side of the brown nicely. Good angle to come down for the green. It's all there. Let's see what Mr. Maxey can do. Just, oh, got a great little run there. Great angle on the green. Natural to push him up for the brown. It's going to sting for Karam. He did have his chances in this second frame. Oh, he might get a few more though. Wow, what a strange miss there by Sham. He's this pink to put us into the decider. Doesn't even need to care about the black. Just a little disturbed. Reset. Clear the brain. Get focused. Just not 100% comfortable. Always good to get up. No one's telling you to stay down. There it is. Very nice. So Namk, he was on the back burner. He almost lost that frame, but he kept his guard up and was able to nail that pink to put us into a deciding frame. Exciting match here, getting to the end of day one over here at the 2024 Embassy Open. We're just going to step aside for a quick short break. So this is your warning. Go get that cool drink because it's going to be an exciting decider when we come right back. And we're back. Changi breaks off. It'll be interesting to see who can pull out victorious on this one. Obviously, Karam's got to have a little bit of confidence. He's able to hold on, fend off Sham in that second frame to be victorious. I was going to try and take on this long red. That's a statement shot to your partner in the deciding frame. Just putting in a long red with confidence, right in the middle of the pocket. Didn't even need to negotiate the jaws of the pocket. Put it in there like a hot knife through butter. Let's see if you can do it again. Another long red is on. He does it again. Wow. Very clever, Vineet. Vineet in the chat room just talking about a 24/7 tournament. Yeah, it's been going quite a long day here on day one. It's going to be a little bit longer tomorrow for day two. I think we'll get some semblance of sanity when we get into the knockout phase. So with the 8 tables, we can get all matches going in the Sweet 16 leading up to a quarterfinal on Sunday. Ox Billiards on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV will be able where you can find the action all weekend long with scorekeeping and commentary. Check out St. Gabriel Embassy Billiards Club YouTube page. They have other tables that are in play that they're streaming. Actually, there's no commentary or score on those. But I actually do believe as well, I've heard that our good friend Rob Richards over at the OBSA, he is streaming a table as well. So that's great to see. Pretty sure he's providing great commentary and keeping the scores up to date. So lots of great snooker action here at the 2024 Embassy Championship. Arm is just so wonderful with these long pots. Is that the same player that's just knocking in those long pots without a twitch in his hand? Does make you wonder sometimes. Just goes to show you how difficult this game is. And this gentleman at the table has potted 15 reds in a row with 15 blacks and then ran the colors a couple weeks ago. A very impressive feat. I'm taking a look to see, looking like it's going to go up on the blue spot. Yeah. Color ball comes back up and the spot's taken. It goes to the highest point value. And in that case, the blue. Sham didn't mind that black going back on the blue spot. Played up nicely for it. Looks like Sharam's just gonna come back up table. Wow, very nice. Oh, there might be a gap there. It's tough to tell from our angle there if that yellow is impeding the path for that red into the right middle pocket. I think it is on. I think there is enough space that he can get the angle to cut it into the middle. He can, and he will. A good pot. Unfortunately, every shot in snooker is a two-parter. To make the pot, you got to get on your colored ball. So you perform big breaks. So Karim not going to really risk anything and just going to play safe. Put his cue ball into the bulk area. Create distance. It's always difficult when you have distance from cue ball to object ball to make the pot. Sharam was going to play safe there, but a nice thin cut. Like to get this black down at least to the business end of the table. Looks like the black spot is covered, but this will come back onto the pink. The black can find the bottom of the green pocket. Is there a plant with those two reds? No, Sharam doesn't like it. Can't even look at it, so I don't even think he can even will it in there. It's a thin cut, but not that thin. It's an open red. The left side of the table. Prime for the top left corner. Table 5, that's dropping. Table 3, whole different story. Almost feels like it's a Stephen Hendry practice table that he had at home. He made his top pockets really tight when he was hitting his stride on the Pro Tour. That long pot there wasn't there. I'm trying the double. maybe even the triple. Tough shot. Just had to definitely hit it to hold for the black, so easy starter here for Sham. Great shot there. Just stun up into those reds, develop them. Probably going to use this red maybe as a stopper. Bad everyone, I'm putting the we'd like to be maybe a little bit lower on that blue. There's a few reds up in the bulk area. Take on the green instead. A little more distance that needed to travel, that made it that much more difficult. Tricky queuing going over the brown here. Very nicely done there by Karim. Trails by 13 points in this deciding frame. Really actually quite important, as Adam Najits was able to take out Sharem Changi. I'm not sure if Karim and Adam have played yet. But as the great Yogi Berra said, it ain't over till it's over. There's always so many twists and turns that can happen on a snooker table, especially when you get into the deciding frame. Nerves get heightened. You can see the winning line, you can taste it. You have to compose yourself. Tried to go up for there. So that's a choice of reds for Sham. But it rattles and jaws. What did I say about this deciding frame and the pressure? They're tight pockets and they even get even smaller in a decider. Nice cut there by Karim. That's a blind cut on the black, but the natural angle is going to take him up table. to squeeze by. The yellow at least giving him an opportunity. That blue is just in his sight line. A crafty little green pocket. Doesn't want to accept a ball. It's a couple times we've seen things rattle in there. Tried for the double. That's not gonna be good for him. Even that one thought about it. Late night drama here in San Gabriel, California. Embassy Billiard Club, home of the 2024 Embassy Open. He's got a red into this rather annoying green pocket. It's been spitting out balls a lot in this match. It continues to do so. Fortunately enough, hasn't left an easy one for Karam. This is in Karam's long pot wheelhouse. It's there. Wow, what a shot. Stuns it. Holds for the pink to be low. Good angle to come up table. We got a frame, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We're nowhere near the winner of this frame and match. I'm just quickly having a glance at the scoreboard. It looks like this green, or yellow I should say, will pass the brown into the yellow pocket. It's there for the taking. What a steal this would be for Karam Namk. Doesn't go when it's shot out rather nicely. Touch of an angle that Sham can take the green, come off the top cushion, run back for that brown. Gotta make the pot. He's fortunate enough that he hit the top horn, shot it back down to the top end of the table. Both players, towels, getting a workout, you know, wiping their brow, wiping their cue, just making sure there's no sticky sweat that will impede a clean delivery. And it's a tough game with 6 pockets, and that cannon has knocked that blue over the yellow pockets, and now it looks like only 5 pockets are available for this green. Is that a chance? It's got to be mindful of brown. It's just a little bit of annoyance. Definitely a long green here. Just gonna. Did give it a go. Was this brown? I don't think the brown is going to come to his rescue. No. Brown even actually might have made this green pocket a lot bigger for the green. So Sham went for the gusto there. Big shot for blue down to pink. Obviously everything is tough here, but you've got to believe these caliber of these two players. Karam should be able easily to be able to take the brown as he does. Now let's see what he can do with this with a 3-point advantage, 45 to 42, 18 points on the table. Needs blue and pink for frame and match. What's coming down? Would have liked it to run just maybe a little bit more to have that pink in the middle. Just gonna go back, use that towel, make sure everything's nice and dry, nothing clammy. Take a few deep breaths, focus. Don't want to rush anything. A little sip of water. That's pink for frame and match. Definitely, I gotta say, it's got to be a big upset. Because Sham, everyone was buzzing with his maximum that he did a few weeks ago in Houston. He might have been a big favorite here. See what Namk can do with this pink. No. Sham lives to fight another day. Eight points in it. And 13 on the table. Pink for Karam, pink and black for Sham. Oh, wow, that was a lot of stuff going on there. That double kiss almost knocked that pink in there. That's fortunate enough, knocked it really safe. Down to the final black. How's this for the late night drama here? Getting close to midnight in Southern California. Day one, and there's already goosebumps and hearts racing in the crowd. Wow, what a black to steal that frame. Oh, commiseration for Namk. But Sham, who was up against it in that deciding, takes it by a score of 55 to 50. So Sham Chazi looking all right to move on. He definitely needed that one as he took a falter to Adam Najet. So not sure actually if we have another frame or a match going on today. If we do, we'll be back. If we aren't, we'll definitely come back and just give you a quick little wrap up from day one. So stand by, everybody. If there's a match, we'll be going on to the back on the air in a few short minutes. But we appreciate all your viewership all along today. And we'll just step aside and be right back. Hey everybody, just got word from our streaming director Stephen Wong that is going to conclude our day on the stream. So I really appreciate all your patronage throughout the day. It's been a great day one here at the 2024 Embassy Open. Do you have any closing comments, Christian?
Yeah, welcome back tomorrow. We're going to be back pretty much same schedule, right? 9 a.m. until who knows when, because we're finishing the group stage tomorrow. And after that, we're going to be on to the knockout stages, which is going to be the fun part. Top 16, top 8 on Sunday. And then we're going to have the finals and semifinals on Monday. So it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. And yeah, it's definitely a lot of good snooker played today and a lot of good snooker to be played. See if anybody can beat that century.
Someone had a century.
Yeah. Albert Kenny had the 100, right?
Albert Kenny had 100. Okay,
Yeah.
So that's why he gave me a thumbs up. I wasn't sure.
He got the century and walked out. He just left the room. He said, "I'm done, right? Okay, bye. See you later."
Forget the mic drop. He did the cue drop.
Yeah,
so
he's at exactly 100. So that's the high break so far.
High break so far. So someone was able to make a ton. We'll see if that can be eclipsed as we come back. Day 2 tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's the 2024 Embassy Open Championship down here in San Gabriel, California. There's a beautiful shot of the room there. And it's David Burney saying, good night, everybody. Take care. Get home safe. I'll see you soon.